Hey guys, what's up? This is SAP FICO S4HANA Finance and Trainer. If you are completely new to this channel and watching my videos first time, please subscribe right now and hit the bell icon. In the today contest, I am going to discuss about what is LSMW and LTMC in S4HANA. So in the last sessions, I clearly explained what is LSMW and uploaded so many videos in my YouTube channel. You can also check with LSMW by SAP in this search box. Now today topic is only LTMC. So what exactly meant by LTMC in S4HANA? This is the part A, and going forward we will upload so many videos regarding the LTMC concept. So you just follow our videos and subscribe. Thank you. Let's move on to the topic. See, regarding LTMC. So LTMC stands for Landscape Transformation Migration Cockpit, and this is the enhanced version of LSMW. Generally we have two kinds of versions. One is the ECC version and second one is S4HANA. S4HANA is completely latest version. ECC is the old version. For ECC version, LSMW should be used for data migration from non-SAP system to SAP system. So generally, so whatever the data like customer data or material master data or vendor master data, so all the master data like cost centers, profit centers, okay, all vendor balances, customer balances, so GL balances, these are all data should be migrated from legacy system to SAP system. For that point of view, there are two tools generally used for data migration. One is LSMW and the second one is LTMC. So LSMW used for only for ECC version. In case of S4HANA version, so we need to use only LTMC. LTMC is the Landscape Transformation Migration Cockpit. So LSMW is not recommended in S4HANA platform. Okay, it is not recommended. SAP is clearly said regarding this. So for the master data, transactional data transformation, we use it to use LSMW for legacy system like ECC. In other ERP or Tally, whatever data like cost center, profit center, bank, GL account, business partner, so entire data that we can transform from from legacy system to SAP S4HANA. So by using LTMC concept. In ECC version, it should be LSMW. In ECC version, we need to use LSMW. In S4HANA, it should be LTMC. Now let's look at this concept in very detail. So LTMC generally is a tool. Okay, so this tool can be used for data transfer from legacy system to SAP system. Legacy system means it's a non-SAP system, and LTMC transfers master data, transactional data, and vendor balances, customer balances. Master data in this is customer master data, material master data, GL master data, cost element master data, cost centers, profit centers, WBS. So many master data are there in SAP system. Okay, so all these master data should be migrated from non-SAP system to SAP system. For that point of view, we generally use LTMC in S4HANA context. Okay, so LTMC should be work only on the web browsers. Okay, LTMC is the advanced version of LSMW. So LSMW is the little bit old. In this concept will be used in the this tool will be used in ECC version, but in case of S4HANA, LTMC should be recommended. So this LTMC mainly used for the greenfield implementation projects. Generally, greenfield implementation projects is just like new projects. Okay, completely completely non-SAP kind of projects want to implement to, so like so client is not using any SAP and he want to use SAP S4HANA from the scratch. So that case, greenfield implementation project should be comes into picture. If client never use SAP, then we can also follow the greenfield implementation project. So there are several stages will be there like active methodology. So that things we will discuss in the later sessions. For the time being, you people just understand what is LTMC and what kind of data that we can transfer from legacy. Legacy means non-SAP to SAP system. Source to target structure. Source means non-SAP. Target means SAP. So we can migrate our master data and business data from SAP system or non-SAP systems to S4 HANA using SAP S4 HANA migration cockpits. See, so here we initial stage also we discussed about LTMC, stands for landscape transformation migration cockpit. Okay, it's in the abbreviation also clearly mentioned it's a migration cockpit. So in order to transfer the data from non-SAP to SAP system, so we need to follow the migration cockpit. We need to use the migration S4 HANA migration cockpit. Okay, so LTMC means legacy transfer migration cockpit. And what is the T code for uploading the data in S4 HANA from legacy system to SAP system? It's LTMC only. Okay, so LSMW is not recommended for S4 HANA version. Now we can discuss in clearly. So the SAP S4 HANA migration cockpit uses migration objects to identify and transfer the relevant data. So here clearly mentioned. So these migration objects in S4 HANA, generally migration objects will be there. These migration objects will definitely helpful the data transformation. And these objects see clearly mentioned here. A migration objects describes how the migrate data for specific business object to SAP S4 HANA. So these migration objects definitely helpful in LTMC to migrate or to transfer the data from specific business object to SAP S4 HANA. SAP provides already predefined migration objects. So once you look into the SAP system, so once we execute LTMC, then we will come to know what is migration objects. Okay, these are all things we will let you know. We will know more. But the time being, you people just understand what is the migration objects and what is LSM, what is LSMW, LTMC. So I will explain in the next classes in a very detailed manner once I will show that screen in the screen to you guys. So it contains information about the relevant source and target structures, source system and target system. See here there are two things that we need to be traced out. One is a source and the second one is a target system. So this contains this migration predefined migration objects contains the source and the target structures as well as the relationship between these structures. It is also contains mapping information for the relevant fields as well as any rules used to convert values that are migrated from source field to target fields. So here clearly mentioned these migration objects definitely helpful. So data transformation, and it is also contains mapping information for relevant fields as well as any rules used to convert values that are migrated from source field to target fields. And finally, so here we can look at this slide. So there are three kinds of approach that we need to follow in LTMC: files approach, staging approach, and direct transfer from SAP system. There are three ways that we can upload the data in LTMC. One is a file approach. This is Excel based approach which has predefined templates for each of the objects that needs to be filled with the relevant data from the source system files. So file approach generally is the classic one. So in LSMW also we can use the file approach. So this is just like Excel based approach. So there are some predefined templates will be there in the LTMC that we need to be download and fill the entire fields and just upload it. So staging approach, it's a data connection to the source system. So database, SAP S4 HANA database connection is linked with the source system database for the relevant objects where staging tables are created for the data transfer. See, for data transfer there are some staging tables will be there. So that things we will discuss in the later sessions. So for the time being, you people understand on how many approaches the data upload from source system to SAP. So direct transfer from SAP system. So an RFC connection is required for this direct transfer from SAP system, right? And RFC connection based transfer from existing ERP system to S4 HANA. So guys, this is today's session. And if you are completely new to this channel, please subscribe right now and hit the bell icon. Thank you so much. See you soon.